Buonasera, 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 bentornati su Genshin Impact. Io ho freddo, io però ho freddo, quindi accendo il condizionatore. Allora, è un sacco che non streamo, porca miseria. Siamo tornati con la Conquest. C'è una nuova parte da esplorare, enorme, io non c'ho voglia. Sto ancora a metà, tipo qua, non c'ho più voglia di esplorare le cose. Io va bene, niente, facciamo così. Prima parte andiamo a visitare un po' la nuova area, immagino. Detto che, vabbè, di base con il team che mi ritrovo non dovrebbe essere troppo complicato, immagino. Però, comunque, una rottura di cazzo non da poco. Oh, guarda che c'è qua. Allora, dove ci eravamo lasciati l'ultima volta? Noi avevamo praticamente... Perché mi sta andando a scatti Genshin? Da quando questa cosa, scusami? Dicevamo, ci siamo lasciati l'ultima volta con Mavuika che ha detto molto chiaramente: mitici, facciamo che tipo noi andiamo a saccagnare di botte tutto l'Abyss. E... e il traveler essere tipo... va bene, I guess, ok, facciamolo. Quindi non so, sembra che questa cosa possa diventare realtà. Io faccio un po' fatica a... Come funziona sta cosa? Non devo tipo... Non... vola questo coso? Scusami, pensavo che il suo gimmick fosse questo, no? Che tipo vola. Invece non sta volando, quindi... What gives? Vabbè, facciamo che non me ne frega 3 cazzi e mezzo, che c'ho altro da fare. Vedete perché odio esplorare? Perché non si capisce niente. Non è vero, odio esplorare perché è una roba lunga e io non c'ho mai voglia. Preferisco menare le mani. Che succede? Era dall'altra parte l'Ark Conquest. Oh no, è una missione secondaria. Sono stato scammato così, vero? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Sono obbligato a fare cose che non voglio. Ma madonna cristissima, dai, non mi far fare robe lunghe, per favore. Che cos'è questo posto? Ma è la stessa cosa che è successa quando abbiamo incontrato Crunchyroll, no? Cioè il primo... Chi cazzo sei tu? Sei andato camminando, sì. Questi cosi somigliano molto ai personaggi di... agli animaletti di Kingdom Hearts 3D. Ah, pure io. Quindi è successa la stessa cosa ma separatamente? No, non ho idea di che cosa sia successo. Siamo stati richiamati? Ah, era lui? Arrivo, eh? Subito. Certo, certo. Mo' vengo, eh. Arrivo proprio... corro. Ok, temevo sarebbe stata più lunga la situazione. Fortunatamente non è... Wait. Perché c'è obsidio? Ok. Flower Feather Clan, va bene. Ho abbastanza robe da offrire? No, perfetto. Allora, dicevamo, io devo andare di qua. Navigate. No, allora, prima forse ci conviene andare di qua. Dobbiamo fare un po' il giro lungo di sto cazzo. Io non contento da questa cosa, però tocca, temo. Avrei dovuto farlo prima di iniziare la live? Può essere. Me ne sbattere il cazzo e lo farò comunque durante la live? Decisamente sì, sì. Penso proprio che sarà così. Oh, una cesta. È quello lì in fondo, vero? Che devo andare a raccattare? Avrebbe fatto comodo avere un animaletto che vola. Detto che ormai i personaggi... Credo che tipo Chaska adesso possa volare. Ma tipo volare per bene, intendo. Può tipo alzarsi, abbassarsi come preferisce. Non tipo Wanderer, ma una roba molto più seria, diciamo. Molto più funzionale. È super figo che i nuovi personaggi possano fare queste cose. Però figa, pensarci tipo 2 o 3 anni fa non avrebbe fatto male, mettiamola così. La cazzo è immune, quindi non funziona. Se salto qua che succede? Niente, perfetto. Perfetto. Vabbè dai, tutto sommato non ci stiamo manco mettendo così tanto. Abbiamo anche un buon team con dei buoni oggetti per muoverci, quindi... Dai che non sono in combat, stanno in culo al mondo. Mi spiace. Non avrei voluto. Ma cerca di capire la mia condizione. Mi hai costretto a farlo. No! Forse lui può volare? Lui può volare! Oh, interessante. Ma che palle! Non posso mai fare un cazzo! Eccoci qua. Olè, bene tutto. Ok, grazie. No, a posto così, ciao. Io voglio evitare questo ponte con tutto me stesso, se possibile. Io avrei cambiato con Kazuha, ma va bene. Cercheremo di evitare la quest. Allora, le quest secondarie così piazzate in mezzo al cazzo sono molto immersive. Super d'accordo con questa cosa. Bello, fantastico. Però per i giocatori che come me non gliene cala di esplorare, di avere le quest secondarie, tutta questa roba qui, è un po' una rottura di coglioni, Vi dico sinceramente tutta la verità, nient'altro che la verità, la pura e dura verità. Cioè, a me caga il cazzo il fatto che a un certo punto io mi sto facendo i fatti miei, magari sono di fretta perché devo fare le daily. E niente, io devo essere costretto a guardarmi sta cutscene di Paimon e Traveler che parlano delle loro stronzate. No, che parlano delle loro stronzate, che fanno partire questa quest magari lunghissima, tipo Yaranara. E sono obbligato, io non volevo, non era mia intenzione. Eccoci qua. Che succede qua? Just take it easy before the real work begins. Oh no, non è doppiata manco lei. You're in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right. I'll start by moving the boxes over.
Bravo.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this.
Nah.
These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
You know?
See that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine.
Questo sono io dopo 3 giorni di palestra.
I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed.
E qua gli parte l'ernia, proprio. Mi schioppa fuori dalla spina dorsale. Eccolo là!
My back.
Sempre questo sono io dopo 2 ore di palestra. Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Non è vero un cazzo. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want This is getting worse. Don't push yourself, you can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work, you gotta ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? È una frase sensata in inglese. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief Mutota needs our help. Eccoci! Shireen Paimon, what are you doing here?
Yeah, just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe's pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come help. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Sei uno sport coach, certo. Good memory, you're a sport lover. I can design a training plan for you. No, a posto così. Looks like you're in pretty good shape already. Competitive fighting, extreme sports, you could take your pick. As for you, Paimon, we might have to start you off on a balanced meal plan.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had some glazed meat stew, fried shrimp, bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing.
Questo sono io dopo 2 ore al sushi. This case sounds even worse than I imagined. I know just the thing. Kale juice. I'll make you some soon.
Kale juice? Wait, isn't that your favorite drink, Traveler? If Eon-san's going to make some for free, Paimon would feel terrible if you won't get to try it.
Certo. I will while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you too free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
We're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Certo, dopo tutta la distruzione causata dall'invasione dell'Abyss, c'è da ricostruire. Perfetto, allora seguite. All fires fuel the flame. Ok. Qui sopra c'è qualcosa.
The wind knows me.
The wind knows me.
All right.
Eccoci qua, facile. Bene! Questo come lo ottengo? Immagino di non poterlo ottenere adesso. Salve Chief! Sono qui per aiutare. We made it, Chief!
You're here, Eon.
Madonna mia, è devastato lui.
And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about
Proprio
you.
loro.
I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Dai. Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
Fra?
On the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Tutto a posto?
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
Ok.
There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
Bello. Mi piace come stanno ritraendo questa roba psicopatica.
We haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Mentally ill person, le definisce.
Monstrous
Oi!
beasts! How did you get in here?
Stiamo calmi.
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
Cosa può aver causato
We found
tutto
them
questo?
unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Certo. Ma che fighi i target con con i Pyro Abyssal Mage.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions.
Vabbè, ci sta,
We've never seen the
comprensibile.
effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Kosoithoth?
So I thought, let's
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Ok.
That giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Possiamo provare a dare una mano?
You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
Ma infatti, tentare non costa nulla, no? Attenzione. Nada? Sarebbe un po' troppo facile se bastasse questo. Più che altro sono molto diversi i sintomi. Cioè uno pensa di annegare, un altro pensa che i suoi amici, cioè la gente, siano mostri, e questa qua è completamente impazzita, cioè proprio fuori di testa.
In any case, thank you for trying.
Certo.
So, what can we do now? You don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
No, c'hai ragione, però che possiamo fare? Of course not, certo.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable, and then Shireen, Paimon, and I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but we won't know until we try. No, beh certo, più che altro ho paura che iniziano a diventare, specialmente sto bestione, iniziano a diventare pericolosi per le persone che gli stanno attorno se li lasciamo andare così, no? Well, don't just stand there, let them go, send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close, we just need to keep tabs on the... Ah, ok, lei vuole proprio liberarli, cioè, tipo, animali allo stato brado, va bene. Alright, it's up to us now, let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already, what's one more? Giustamente. Ok! Alright, wow, non mi aspettavo questo inizio super tragico, super disastrato. Cioè, cazzo, pensavo che un minimo di tranquillità fosse arrivata dopo aver dovuto affrontare l'intero abyss così, come se nulla fosse. Come se nulla fosse, c'è stata una guerra vera e propria. Found him. Hello, can you hear me?
So dark, so cold. I wanna go home.
Okay. Just wait a little longer, we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help. When it's dark, damp and cold, what's better than a fire? Sì, giustamente, cioè se magari se vede il fuoco dice ma com'è possibile che ci sia il fuoco sott'acqua? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood. Scusate, datemi un attimo, perché sto trovando messaggi vari. Centro Polisaluti, mi ha dato un messaggio con il vostro appuntamento il 28/11. Ok. Ok, va bene.
My underwater. Where is it coming from?
Ha funzionato davvero?
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
Carino però che pensa prima agli altri che a se stesso, anche in questa situazione. It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
Please. Just leave me, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time you mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. Duarte. Duartito? Dove sta Duartito?
My friend, is he any better?
We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte. Oh
Poi nel
yeah, I
frattempo stanno
remember.
trapanando in giro, va
Duarte
bene.
was the name of Otoko's Syrian companion. Otoko almost
Oh,
drowned as a
no.
child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
Ok, sono sopravvissuti entrambi. That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
You see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush. He was
Cosa
a bit on the
somigliava
smaller
Duarte?
side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate them. Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. Te l'abbiamo letteralmente appena detto. Alright, let's get to work. And thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your
No
friend.
problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Certo. Però Summon così, giusto? Funziona? Eccoci. Whee! Ma va in automatico tipo? Eccoci!
We're back.
Cucù!
How are you feeling?
Sono Duarte.
Duarte?
Sono proprio io. Duarte, l'unico inimitabile Duarte.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working.
Shh. What now? Push him lightly from behind.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Eh sì.
Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me.
Carino.
Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way.
Ok, quindi praticamente l'Abyss si sta divorando i loro
No. Wait. I failed.
i loro pensieri peggiori, diciamo, le loro paure, le loro angosce. Oh no, he's getting suspicious. Devastalo, saccaglialo di botte. Addirittura.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here?
Spiazzi.
Who are you people?
Siamo... Vabbè, ti abbiamo aiutato, guarda il lato positivo.
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? Well, all I did was cause trouble for everyone.
Vabbè, no, ma che bordista di malato, fra, ma non è che l'hai fatta apposta. None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not your place to say this, but... It's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Certo. Go on, get some rest. It's Kali will leave him to you. Ok, quindi il primo è andato. Il secondo sta lontano, quindi facciamo che ci teletrasportiamo e via. Oh, aspetta. Queste sono primogemme gratis, oh. No, non danno più le primogemme gratis.
It's coming for me.
Questa è completamente sbarallata. It's okay, there's nothing to fear. Gisoitoth is lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss.
Come la aiuti questa?
Power. Everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko.
Eh sì, delle tre lei è messa peggio
She
di
can
tutti, mi
talk
sa.
to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss? Or maybe like a Toko it's some deep-rooted fear and the abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before. Let's go see what we can learn about her past.
I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Mutata, perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions. You explained what you did to Akira Toko and you...
I think you're onto
Non ho fatto in
something.
tempo a leggere.
The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties.
Eh sì. Però lei mi sembra quella messa
Conchita
peggio.
doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
Direi che se la scelta è rimanere pazza per sempre o raccontare a qualcuno di un passato un po' travagliato, la scelta mi sembra abbastanza ovvia.
Do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Beh sì, se c'è uno c'è anche l'altro. What do you mean?
When Conchita was little, her parents died fighting the abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time. And her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Conchita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
That's when it's true. Dovremmo far finta di attaccare suo fratello. Cioè, è terribile, però. Che fa?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you!
Oh,
I'll make you
cucciolo.
pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down,
Codatino.
Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Hold on, Chief Mutata. Looks like Conchita is responding to his
If
words.
Quali goes to battle, The Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
Ma sì, che si fa,
But
dai.
I'm a warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Gogeta.
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
One more time. Good idea, Shireen. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat the Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss is indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although that also means finding the Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great. Then let's go right now. Gogeta, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it. Even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Alright, then stick close. Let's go. Ok, quindi la stiamo portando fondamentalmente sul... cioè nel bel mezzo di un combattimento. Terapia d'urto. Proprio dura e pura. Vabbè, secchiamo un attimo questi Illichurl. Così mi piglio le primogemmine. Grazie per 2 primogenni. Eccomi. Found them. Let's get started. Ce la fai? Everything alright, Gogeta? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them!
Come, scusa?
As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Sì, va bene. Gogeta finisce di fare.
Help her out! Stay away from my brother!
I can do this. I have to do
Oh no, c'era un altro! Fanculo.
Go away!
Ok. Più facile del previsto.
Where are they? Where are they hiding?
No, 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 abbiamo fatto tutto, tranquillo. The last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? These monsters are not actually that scary.
Giusto, li ho ammazzati. Cazzo, ecco cos'era, li ho massacrati. Che miseria.
Normal!
Gogeta!
What just happened?
You explained the situation to Gogeta.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in the training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
We're all in this together.
Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again.
Oh.
I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything.
Paga.
I think I'll rest
So
here
5
for a
euro.
bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes our fears never truly leave us, but tomorrow is a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will be a better days to come. Bene, e 2 su 3 sono andati. Facile, facile. Ma anche il terzo.
Joko's all better. Did you hear?
Sì. Tutto grazie a me.
Really?
Tutto grazie a me.
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
Vabbè, non è che abbiamo fatto una roba, cioè, non è che sono tipo poteri segreti. Semplicemente abbiamo capito qual è il trucco per...
So all those rumors about
Kochita is getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for...
Scusate, non ho sentito nulla perché sono tirato dritto. That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Shireen. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? Quanti cagamenti di cazzo, tu non hai idea. You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. You got them through the initial stage of panic.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform.
So many. 3. Paimon,
We
maronna.
only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, might as well not try. I heard that kind of talk all the time. But if you keep your goal into smaller parts, if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Oh, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. I probably feel the same way, assolutamente. In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of glazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at
That
once.
sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Beh, certo, sul lungo periodo sicuro. Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them. You have to eat away at them little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized the true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it will come in handy for you someday. Grazie per il consiglio.
When you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today.
Non è vero, non inizierà.
You're amazing, Eon-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you have faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your troubles. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Son, bad news. Occult Land is out of control.
Chi è il terzo pazzo. Stay calm, I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him.
What are you doing, Occult Land? Wake up!
Ma c'è tipo l'esplosione di fuoco da dietro, che figo.
Recognize us, my boy. The abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe.
Madonna mia, questa roba è brutta, eh?
No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself! Occult-lan!
Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go.
Busted.
No!
Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Wretched abyss! Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final battle!
Silence.
Please, son.
Mamma!
You
Papà!
can't keep going like this.
Sto per dare la vita per muto. Muto.
Wretched monsters. Give me my family back. Look, Occult-lan. That's your father. He's standing right in front of you. Get out of my
Ma non
home.
ti sente, inutile che
I'll never
continui.
forgive you.
C'è da disarmarlo. Merda, l'ha parata? Come cazzo ha fatto a pararlo così?
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine.
Ma non t'ha toccato.
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
But what should we do now? He's different from the others. Like he can't hear us at all.
Sì.
He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Occult-lan.
Che facciamo? He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him uncautious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Capitano? Capitano mio capitano? Così, dal nulla? Va bene. Va bene. So you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
Quindi c'è un rimedio, mi stai dicendo?
Lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Eh beh sì, se lo dice il padre, in questo caso direi che lo facciamo e basta.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts.
Che ci fa qui?
I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Ah beh certo, cioè, giustamente dicevo, ma come cazzo fai a non saperlo? Però, cioè, le persone normali non hanno idea di chi sia capitano, comprensibile.
Just Capitano is fine.
Ah, the captain. Oh, cosa sto dicendo?
I owe you more than
Immagino
words
che sia
can
the
say,
captain.
Mr. Capitano. My
Capitano.
name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime.
E dai.
Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I'll help you carry him back. Shireen, let's meet up later. Any war can be cured.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Dai, mi hai parato il culo.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right.
Abbiamo
When we
notato.
were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Why didn't you want to use your name from 500 years ago?
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
That's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the
Ci
drought
sta.
of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
No, il dottore è un altro, poi.
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor.
Ah, Guthred era il tipo che abbiamo visto fantasmino.
To what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
Ma è morto a causa dei test? O è morto per altre robe?
Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. That sounds rather familiar. È la stessa cosa che ha detto suo fratello.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. It must be why I
no, è quello che aveva detto Guthred.
For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Questo era Guthred, vero? Ma certo che lui!
However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter.
Ci sta.
All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything?
Ma proprio tutto quello che ci pare.
Anything you want to ask?
Ma che cazzo di domanda è pure te? Actually, there is something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Malika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Malika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
È fatto. Could the captain know something of the Ruler of Death? I may not get this opportunity again. I should ask him. Chiediamo.
In a garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people.
Parliamo di Mavuika o di Heavenly Principles? La maschera? Beh, sì, immagino che sia tipo la faccia completamente divorata dal...
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself.
Ah no, con Shin intendeva proprio il Ruler of Death.
Power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Hey Shireen, Paimon. Ciao Jansen. Sorry, hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Autoclan back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scion of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently, Kylo Ren's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of the Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me, so let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Ciao. Quindi adesso avrò il mio true name. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
Vero?
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Penso di sì, avrebbe senso in realtà, cioè dopo che vivi un sacco di tempo, a una certa non te ne fai... Che cazzo è sta roba? Ah, è tipo un oro, ok. Pensavo fosse un oggetto utilizzabile, invece è solamente una costruzione per il Serenity Pot. Dicevo, in realtà ha senso che quando vivi per un sacco di tempo poi semplicemente te ne sbatte il cazzo di tutto, cioè che chi te lo fa fare, seriamente? Non c'è più niente di interessante, più niente di curioso, di divertente. Diventi semplicemente più annoiato. Che giro mi stai facendo fare, fratello? Eccolo! Should take your sweet time! Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord Kulaha waiting! Kneel before us and apologize or we'll... Che faccia. Don't listen to him. We just got here too. Eccoci qua.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
Un po' sì, Molani, tu sì, mi sei un po' mancata. Cacina di nuovo una voce, perfetto, non devo più fare lo spastichello.
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Facile, ci siamo teletrasportati e basta.
I also didn't expect this many people to show up.
Ah no?
A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Perché hai bisogno di loro?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name.
Va bene.
You brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah,
sì.
Let me take
ci ho fatto un cazzo. Ci ho fatto un cazzo, te lo dico.
Okay.
Non è vero. Non è vero niente.
People, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected.
Ah sì?
When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Niente, figurati. Shireen deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor. Noi invece, vabbè, abbiamo fatto quello che dovevamo fare.
Let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. Alright, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Mi chiedo quale sarà il mio ancient name.
No. Alright, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
Cosa abbiamo discusso?
Traveler,
oh shit.
You, can't be here for this part.
Perché si mettono squorn.
But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
Ci sta. Poi, cioè, è imbarazzante.
Express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Va bene, non credo che sia la stessa cosa, Paimon, però va bene.
So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Sembrerebbe.
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Che occhi verdissimi che ha lei.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
Sì.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say.
Vuoi sentire?
Anyway, have an ancient name soon.
Potremmo metterci tipo così alla porta.
Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it?
Sì, hai ragione. In effetti sì, è un bel po' che siamo a Natland. Quando è che finiva l'Ark Conquest di solito? Non era tipo con l'anno nuovo, verso gennaio-febbraio? Per poi arrivare a maggio con... aprile-maggio con la storia di... Tainsleaf?
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Ma infatti perché non accettano dentro pure Paimon? Ah, può farlo?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Dai.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story.
Dai, sì.
Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Ma perché quelle di Paimon non le abbiamo sentite? Scusami. Ci ha messo un sacco.
Paimon gave us a lot.
Vabbè, grazie al cazzo. Siamo amici da 4 anni ormai con Paimon. Prendere gli appunti. Aspetta, Paimon, sono arrivato 3 anni fa. Cosa hai detto dopo? Cazzo, è vero, sono 6. 6 su 7.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Basta? Finito? Tutto qua? Basta? Ma come? Ma come? Un'ora di content? Ma scusa! Ma è pochissimo! Ma io mi aspettavo chissà che... Ah, vabbè, dai, almeno mi hai dato un po' di punti per le daily. Ma cazzo! No, davvero mi aspettavo molto di più. Ah, cazzo, però vabbè, bene. Almeno ci ha dato un wiscino. Ma... vabbè... Mi aspettavo molto di più, sinceramente. Speravo che, non lo so, fosse qualcosa di un po' più intenso, un po' più interessante. Vabbè, niente, nada, finita così. Probabilmente ci sarà da aspettare un altro po'. Forse nei prossimi giorni arriverà la seconda parte. Perché comunque, cioè, ve la faccio vedere, la preview. Scusa, no. La preview. Nel senso... cioè, se fosse solo quello che abbiamo visto stasera, mi aspetterei di non vedere solo Sitlali e l'altro fallito lì in mezzo, no? Cioè, credo che il focus di tutta questa quest sia Sitlali e o Zonzoronz, o Ronzo Kana, come cazzo si chiama? Boh, non c'è niente non c'è niente di granché da dire alla fine. Abbiamo incontrato 3 pazzi, abbiamo sistemato i 3 pazzi e la gente ha parlato di noi alle nostre spalle. Fine. Carina l'intenzione di parlare con... cioè l'intenzione degli sviluppatori di farci parlare con Capitano. Quello va bene, perché ci ha dato comunque alcune piccole impressioni su quello che è effettivamente il suo passato. Quello va benone, fantastico. Però per il resto, cioè... calma piatta, 2 combattimenti, 2 chiacchiere e ce lo siamo levati dalle palle. È letteralmente un'ora ed è un'ora perché mi sono messo io a chiacchierare, perché se no ciao gore che ci arrivavamo a un'ora. E vabbè, niente, questo è quanto, aspettiamo la prossima. Io vi saluto, un bacione. È stato un brevissimo piacere, molto più breve di quanto mi aspettassi, e ci becchiamo quando continuerò l'arco con questo. Ciao belli.